no one has ever shown the real behind the scenes of how you create a product. From zero to an idea on a piece of paper to it's in your hand ready to be shipped. No one's ever done that.
And I feel like there's I have a lot of questions about like the beauty community in general. A lot of questions. Like I want to talk about all this stuff, but there's some stuff that he hasn't even told me.
This stuff.
How long does it take to actually make that?
Like if we started today from scratch, you could probably get it out in 6 or 7 months.
Welcome to my first positive analysis. This is going to be on the Shane Dawson documentary part 1, in the wonderful world of Jeffree Star. This was released on YouTube on the 1st of October 2019, and this is my thoughts after watching it in the middle of the night. But it's the next day, so yeah. I have wrote down most of what I'm going to say on 10,000 pieces of paper. Check. I do like to exaggerate. So yeah, so as I said, this channel is generally me, this series, is going to be me analysing drama and just making it positive as I can, to make it light-hearted, positive, no negativity, you know. Well, might be a slight glimmer of negativity, but not meant to be. Okay, so it's an hour long. It was very informative, and to me, I think it was one of his best pieces of work to date, because his editing is improved and increased phenomenally, I think. The first 3 minutes of the montage of all the episodes, the bits where it's been edited, I think it was really good, and the opening sequence was very impressive. Yeah, but like a Bond film kind of thing. So the opening credits are really good. Opening credits. The first 14 minutes really were about Shane Dawson, about his anxiety, about his worries about the series, about how he's going to be portrayed. He was, and of course, worried about going on to a jet plane, a private plane. It's small, and just you could see in his worry, the anxiety, the issues he had. You can see how hard it was for him, and full credit to him, he did it, you know. But yeah, so it was 14 or 15 minutes of that, really, him and Rylan, you know, just mainly kissing and stuff. So if you're not into that kind of stuff, you know, you might have to close your eyes on them bits, but I've got no problem with it. Okay. So yeah, so you definitely get the gist and the idea of what the series is going to be, because first of all you've seen the trailer, and then this, you can see where it's going to go. What else? So yeah, it was 18 minutes into it where you see Shane's anxiety really badly. You know, you could see he was really struggling. Oh yeah, when he got into the plane, it took him 20 minutes to get into the plane, and the pilot was fantastic. He let's see, here you go.
So I'm nervous. That's normal, right? For first time.
You know, there's 2 fears you're born with in life: loud noises and fear of falling. And both of those are associated with an airplane. So that's why people are scared to fly, I think. I don't know. I've never been afraid to fly. So I've been doing this a long time.
Oh, see, then I feel fine. Like, so is it like a myth that smaller planes crash more?
And then they get to the hotel just after 30 minutes of the program, or 35. No, 33 minutes into it, they get to the hotel, and he shows you a little bit around. Nice hotel, it's alright. He goes into saying about he's been treated like, they're treating him like they're part of the mafia kind of thing, the way they go about the bodyguards, the way they go about the business, the way about the, you know, it's so very mafia orientated. Shane was heavily talking about that, which I thought was quite interesting. You know, you do get that kind of sense, you know, when you're watching it, but he doesn't mention it after that. I think it was just the first impressions, really, when he got to the hotel and the way they were treating and stuff. And you can, And then you see the part where they go to the shop. You've got Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. You know, you've got a crowd of people outside the shops. You can see Shane getting really anxious and nervous about this. This is new to Shane Dawson kind of thing. It's like, you know, being put in that kind of environment must be, to me it'll be like, is this real? Phenomenal. You know, it's like a life-changing experience, because you get to see how influencers can influence using YouTube. You can see how powerful it can be. And even Jeffree Star said he gets nervous every time. And if you weren't nervous, there's something wrong with you. You know, it's just one of the things where it's and his bodyguard, Shane Dawson's bodyguard, fantastic. It's fantastic. What he can do with a pen, I don't know, but you know, he did say a few things. So the pen is mightier than the sword. But yeah, yeah, the Bond Dodger's bodyguard, the chatting and stuff was great. It must have made Shane feel a bit more comfortable. You know, he wasn't one of these bodyguards who just follows you around and doesn't talk. He actually talked and got a little bit involved. So yeah, the hour did go fast, because I think I was expecting more in it, but you know, it's going to come. So you know what Shane's like, he builds up this presence, he builds up this, you know, massive series, but it's not till the last episode or so where you get to see the full power of it. But this one, that Mal, that was powerful as it was. The emotions were like, oh my God, you know, you could feel his emotions. You can see Shane's emotions completely. It was almost like you could feel his anxiety. You know what I mean? I think it was the way he talked as well. Talked about things, and of course, if you follow Shane Dawson, you know what he's like. You can almost be in his shoes, because you know he talks so openly about himself, and you could feel, yeah, almost be in his shoes. So yeah, so the first episode, my general thoughts. You got to know Shane Dawson far more than you have ever done. You know, you get to understand more of his personal life and what triggers him and what doesn't, kind of thing. And it's definitely left me wanting to know more. It's definitely left me wanting to watch the next episode. It's definitely, I think it was called The Business of James Charles or something. I don't know, the business side of things, you know, but yeah. Part 2 is going to be called The Business of Beauty. That's the one. Don't know when it's going to be on. Could be in a few days. Could be tonight. I don't know. It didn't have a date that's going to be showed. It said Part 2, The Business of Beauty. So, yeah. I bet there'll be people who slack it off. You know, people who will think, "Oh no, he's." But my personal view, I mean, I don't follow beauty vloggers. I've only known Jeffree Star from Shane Dawson, and you know, James Charles, his name is, I don't even follow him, so I don't know. You know, it's one of the things, isn't it? It's only because I subscribe to Shane Dawson that I know these things. And to me, it's film editing at its best. I would love to create a documentary like this. I would love to step in his shoes for one day and see what goes into it, and the pressure you put on yourself, especially editing. I mean, the amount of, does he have full-time editors? Does he edit himself? You know, I'd just love to spend a day in his shoes just to see how he acts, you know. Okay, so that's my view on episode 1. Yeah, hopefully I'll talk about the second part when I can, when it's out. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and notification bell notify you when I upload again. And yeah, big thumbs up, comments, please comment. Thank you very much for watching. Stay positive, please. Okay, see you soon.